Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be my 1350 mile Lectric XP Lite review. If some of y'all have seen some of my other videos, y'all know I use this as a workout bike. Okay, this bike arrived on June 9th. When I first got the bike, I was only able to do about 10 miles on it. I gradually got up to 15, and now I'm doing 20 miles a day on it. Let's talk about some of the cons first. The seat. Of course, we all know the seats are bad on these bikes from the out of the box. The pedals. I do not like the pedals. I don't like folding pedals, and that's just me. My feet were slipping off of them real bad, so I replaced them. Alright, and then the grips aren't the greatest, but they're okay. I mean, I'm dealing with them. Okay, the other two things are just partial cons. The handlebars, I'm not crazy about how narrow they are. I think they could be a little wider. You'd have a little bit more control of the bike that way. And the tires, they just weren't in very good balance. Now I have the Chow Yang tires. I don't know about the CST tires that also come on it, but those tires are very out of balance. It's even the bike mechanic I took it to said something about the tires being so out of balance. So, but those are just partial cons. One of the things I like to do, this is just me, I like to kind of compare stuff to cars. If I was going to compare this bike to a car, I'd compare it to the 1970 Volkswagen Bug. I'd call it very reliable, agile, quick, not fast, fun to ride, but man, do you feel the road. Every bit of it. All the bumps, all the vibrations, everything. Yeah, it's just a rough riding little bike when it comes to certain roads, especially the roads I have here, which are grooved concrete. It's just a rough little ride. Like I've told you, I'm up to doing 20 miles a day on it. It's kind of my workout bike. I do that 20 miles in pedal assist, mostly 3 and 4. And it's good for that. It gets me there. It gets where I want to go. When I'm done, I usually have about 45 to 46 volts still left. But that goes really fast, y'all. When I go back out on the bike, I only get about 6 or 7 miles more on it. Let's talk about the pedal assist. The pedal assist levels, when you have a fresh battery, pedal assist 1, it's about 8 miles per hour. Pedal assist 2 is about 11. Pedal assist 3 is the sweet spot on the bike, I think. It runs about 14.5 to 15 miles per hour on a fresh battery. And then pedal assist 4 is about 17 miles per hour. And pedal assist 5 is 20 miles per hour. Now, one thing about the battery, when it starts to run down, you do lose some speed in your pedal assist 1, 2, 3, and 4. You don't lose any speed on your pedal assist 5. You lose about 1.5 miles on the other pedal assist levels after you've gone about 8 to 10 miles. All right, then it gradually loses a little bit more from there. But you never lose any speed on your pedal assist 5. It will always go 20 miles per hour almost until the battery is completely dead. Yeah, the brakes on this bike, I've had good luck with the brakes. I'm not really going to go over the components, but I've had good luck with my brakes. I've only had to adjust them a couple times since I took it out of the box. I wouldn't call this bike real easy to fold. It's not hard. I don't fold my folding bikes. That's just me. I've got a pickup truck, so I can put them in the back of the truck and strap them down. That's just me. I'm just not big on folding the bikes. I do have my bike set up a little more aggressively. You know, there's two settings you can mess with in the settings menu, P11 and P12. You can kind of play with those and make it a little bit more aggressive or more passive in the pedal assist levels. Some of the upgrades I've made to the bike or some of the modifications. The pedals, they're Rock Brothers. They're the wide-bodied, thin profile. The seat's a Cloud 9. The bell's a Miracle Bell. The water bottle holders from Gear RV. The seat post is a Zoom. One thing on this seat post, let me let y'all know, if you're a taller rider, this seat post isn't going to work for you. Okay, I'm 5'9" and I have that seat post all the way to the insertion line, all the way up. Okay, it's because the bike sits so low to the ground. You know, that's why it comes with such a long seat post with the stock seat. Right, so it can accommodate taller riders. So if you're planning on getting a suspension seat post and you're taller than 5'9", I would recommend getting one longer than 350 millimeters. And then the bag is a Zyphel. Okay, that bag came with a battery. It's really not supposed to go there. It's a phone. It's for your cell phone. But I have it there, and I just have some tools, and I do carry my phone back there for emergencies. I guess let's get down to the number one question. If this bike got stolen from me, would I buy it again? Absolutely. Okay. Now there's some other bikes I've been looking at too as a workout bike, but I'd probably buy this again. The other bike I've been kind of looking at for a workout bike, we'll talk about that in the riding video. We'll discuss it. But there's a couple other bikes out there that you could really use as workout bikes. And we're going to discuss them on my next ride video. One thing I do want to say, I've seen some people on YouTube letting their kids ride this. This is not a kid's bike, folks. This is an adult bike, just like all the other e-bikes. Okay? Don't be a knucklehead parent and buy your kid an e-bike. They're not made for kids. They're made for adults. All right? Let me take you over here and show you the speedometer. I have 1,351 miles on the bike now. So, let me go ahead and ring this Miracle Bell for y'all. It's pretty loud and it has a long ring. Well, that's about it. That's about all I can think of. If you like this video, hit the like button. Please consider subscribing and leave me a comment or two on the bike. I've had a lot of fun on this bike. I've rode a lot of miles on it in 3 months that I've had it. It's been a fun bike. I'm looking forward to getting some street tires on it and some Tannis armor on it, and seeing if it smooths the ride out a little bit, and continuing to use it as a workout bike. So if you're interested in this bike, I think it has a lot of niches that you could use it for. My niche is a workout bike. So you guys have a good one, and we'll see you on the next video. Okay, let me say this about reviews and range tests. First of all, to do a proper review of an e-bike, I think you have to have at least rode 500 miles on the bike to do a proper review. The other thing, if you're doing range tests, you need to have at least 8 to 10 charge cycles in your battery. All right, I do know a little bit about lithium-ion technology. Your batteries aren't getting fully charged until about 8 to 10 charges. You should also be using a GPS app to confirm that your display is correct. You guys have a good one. We'll see you on the next video.